All right.
Yeah, yeah, you're
There you
good.
go.
By the way, yeah, I'm kind of seeing you like I'm seeing only part of your face. Oh, there we go.
Now joining me
Good.
on the line is Mario Barrios, the WBC interim welterweight champion, who on May the 4th takes on Fabian Maidana as part of the big Canelo Alvarez Jaime Munguia card in Las Vegas. Mario, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Mark. Just here finishing off camp. Just excited for next week. So yeah, just ready.
So how we feeling 10, 11 days out, take on Fabian Maidana?
I feel good. I've had been having a great camp out here in Vegas with Bob Santos, and Richard Barrientes. My sister just arrived, this past week. She plays, a big part of in my camps, as she always has, throughout, since both of us, started boxing, when we were kids. Um, but yeah, camp is looking good. I'm looking sharp right now. The weight's looking good. So yeah, just ready.
Not much is known about Fabian Maidana except maybe his last name, obviously, yeah, with his brother Marcos. But if I'll fight Marcos, fighting Fabian. What can you tell us? Give me a brief scouting report of what you've seen with your adversary come May 4th.
Yeah, how you said it, he comes from the Maidana family. Um, he's looking. I know, he has said himself he's looking to kind of break out of that, the his brother's shadow. So I know he's coming with something to prove. He boxes more than his brother. Has but has equally a kind of an awkward style. Uh, but I have no doubt at some point in the fight, it might turn into a slugfest. Because of that, he tries to apply the pressure, with that awkward like boxing.
Tell us about the confidence that you have. I know you've been off for a few months, but after the win against Ugas, who it was a real classy welterweight fighter. I know you've come up through the different weight classes. You really put your stamp on in the welterweight division with that win. Tell us about how your confidence is, to now know you can compete with some of the top five, top 10 type of welterweight contenders in there.
Yeah, I feel like I've always carried that confidence with me, especially when I step into the ring. But I think definitely have the experience on my side. With being in these big type of fights. So from fighting Thurman, to fighting Gervonta, to fighting Ugas. I'm looking to take from taking all the experience from those fights. In into the fight with me on May 4th.
Like you said, you've headlined a couple pay-per-views. You mentioned Gervonta, you mentioned Keith. You're on Canelo's last card with the Ugas fight. Now you're right back on a big card against Canelo. What's that say about the fans wanting to see Mario Barrios on these big events?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what what it says. The fans uh they do want to see me, which is badass, to be able to say, like now, I'm co-main on the Canelo card, on Cinco de Mayo weekend. So it's a big opportunity. I'm very grateful for it, and I'm looking, just to go out there and as always, give the fans, a great fight and a very entertaining fight.
It looks like the Terrence Crawford, who had all the belts at 147 pounds, looks like he may be going up in weight. Have you been told, with a win, you're going to get maybe a real significant fight, maybe fight for the full fledged WBC title with a win?
Yeah, that's definitely the plan right now that is out there. But for first comes first, I have to go and handle my business on May 4th. I have a very durable opponent, standing in front of me. Like I said, who's looking, to come over here and and make his own name.
And I guess, real quickly, I guess, break down that now with Crawford and Spence kind of moving up. What do you look at in terms of the welterweight division? Like I said, I know you're not looking past there, but you know it's only human nature. You're probably looking around to see what else is going on. 147 and is going to fight, I believe, later this summer. But what's the landscape in your opinion at 147 pounds?
Yeah, no, it's exciting. You know, it's exciting to know that you know how like things are gonna open up. Like even I mean even on May 4th, you know, the opening fight is Stanionis versus Maestre for the WBA. I would love, you know, to fight the winner of, you know, whoever comes out of that one. You know, like how you said Boots might fight at the end of the summer. I think, you know, the welterweight division right now, it's really opening up, and you know, I feel like you know most of us that are you know in the welterweight division, we all have the same you know mentality. You know, we all want to fight each other, which you know is going to make it you know really exciting. You know, probably by the end of this year.
There were rumors of a fight with you and Ennis. How far along did that get, or was that just mostly internet talk?
No, no, yeah, like we were actually you know like it was out there, and it looked like it was definitely you know going forward, but I know now he's I think he went with Matchroom or DAZN. Um so yeah, so it's just gonna be, you know, interesting to see how you know things you know how things just you know continue to go.
What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we see you next Saturday night live at the T-Mobile Arena, live Amazon Prime Video pay-per-view? Mario Barrios taking on Fabian Maidana in the co-feature to Canelo and Munguia.
You know, just make sure you get your tickets, you know, if you're planning on being there, you know, in person. If not, you know, make sure you tune in. Buy the pay-per-view. It's gonna be a great night of fighting, you know, from the first you know opening fight. You know, and you know, all these fights are action packed, but you know, I'm definitely you know going out there with the mentality that I'm trying to steal the show. So you know, don't miss out.
Well, I'll be out there next week, and I look forward to catching up with you during fight week and wish you best of luck as you fight Fabian Maidana as the co-feature bout Saturday, May 4th, live on Prime Video pay-per-view. Thank you, Mario, for a few minutes of your time.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.